What's up, baby? What's up, Johnny? What's happening? ARP, you know me. Yeah, we got the Synthesizer Morning Show here today. What's up, man? I figure I'd cover the Manatee a little bit. TwinCitiesOxygen just got one, sent me a video about it, and I was like, you know what? I got a little bit of time before I got to go get some work done, so I'll just have my coffee and just go over a little bit of the Manatee, man. Good morning. Turn this music down. Yeah, so I figured I'd cover a little bit of the Manatee, man. I think it's a cool synthesizer. I was checking it out during Super Booth, thought it was awesome. And they did their Kickstarter. I think they did well with it. It's from FredsLab, which is a cool spot. Like I said, I've been keeping my eye on it, and I got one in the wild, so I figured we'd cover it today with a little bit of oscillators and percolators, you know, let you relax. PAMs, People Against Modular, yeah. That guy's funny, man. He ripped off one of my jokes, and now he ripped off your joke. It's hilarious. Maybe he's just going back through the archives and looking for content. But the funny thing about that was I caught it right away. He's using AI voice cloning and feeds a text script into the AI voice to speech, and then the speech comes out and you could tell his cadence is off a bit. And then when it said ARP, that's what the AI voice cloning does. If you put capitalized ARP, it'll say ARP instead of ARP, where if you wrote it in there as a small RP, it would have said ARP, right? So what's up, Echo? What's happening, man? We're just doing some oscillators and percolators here this morning. Figured we cover the FredsLab Manatee. It's a cool synthesizer. What's up, Banana Rider, morning party peoples? Yeah, I hope you guys got your coffee rolled up. We're just gonna go over a little bit of the FredsLab Manatee. We got John Costello here. We got Banana Rider. We got Echo Craft. I'm sure there'll be a few more people sprinkling in as we go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's Saturday. The sun's just coming out. It was raining here a little bit. Got up. It was a little bit dreary. Nah, he's not breaking your chops. He doesn't. Like, what does Weaver say? They don't punch down, right? So I think it's just a Carlos Mencia style thing, you know, where you never know. Maybe he just kind of, I don't know. You said your thing was 4 years ago and you don't got any of your videos up. So, but how did he find that screenshot? He must have got it off of Google, did he? Nah, he wasn't breaking your chops. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. I don't pay much attention to it. I'm focusing. I'm saying, this is what I'm doing now, man. You can say what you want. I had a little bit, you know, Echo had a rough week. I had a rough week. Not rough, just weird in the sense of, like, you know, the roach pit and all the roaches crept out into the light for a little bit. It was interesting to watch, but I'm keeping my eye on the prize, man. We're just going. Listen, the deal is, with this whole thing that we're doing now, I was watching some stuff about YouTube yesterday and how they got some new things coming. They got some pretty exciting stuff coming. YouTube's got an AI voice dubbing in every language coming, which is cool for my channel because there's people that watch it in different countries that ask me to do subtitles. You know, so they're going to be able to just AI my face and make me speak Spanish, AI my face and make me speak German. So anybody who wants to watch oscillators and percolators now, there's going to be a little option you can click and I'll be speaking to you in Spanish. I think that's heavy duty tech and it's amazing. So that's pretty cool. And then there's another feature coming as well, which is hilarious because we just started doing this by accident. You can do shows now where it'll set you up with episodes where you can have series on your channel. For example, the oscillators and percolators, that synth show, the shilling, the gas station, that synth car, they'll all be in episodes. The Juno Diddy, Juno X-Files series, and it'll show up. Your channel will look more like a Netflix account if you're into doing shows like this. So I think that's cool. I'm excited about it, but I don't know, man. A lot of people have been hating on the Samurai. I don't really understand it, to be honest. I do understand it, actually. I understand why they do it, because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm kind of like, I don't know, this might be crazy to say. I feel like I'm the caviar of YouTube, you know? It's just like, it's an acquired taste. You know, I'm the kimchi of YouTube, you know? I'm the escargot of YouTube, you know? I'm la jambe de grenouille, you know, I'm the frog legs of YouTube, you know, I'm an acquired taste. Not everybody likes the taste of the samurai, but that's fine and dandy. It's crazy to me, but we're just having a good time. Like I said, man, there's a bunch of people out there who don't like pro wrestling, and they'll come up to me and be like, how can you like wrestling? It's fake. And I'm like, I know it's fake, but so is Titanic the movie, bro. And you cried. You were sitting next to your missus watching Titanic crying because Leonardo DiCaprio stirred up so much emotion in you, and you're telling me I gotta go watch Titanic? Give me a break, bro. If you knew the true story of Titanic, you wouldn't be crying. You'd be like this. That's what you do if you knew the true story of Titanic, and the Titanic sank just a couple miles off the coast of where I was born. So I know a lot about the Titanic and the turkey farm. I'm the wasabi of YouTube, okay? For all the haters out there who just bought a 24-pack of Haterade, chug it down, baby. It don't matter. You can drink your Haterade all day. I'm drinking Powerade, okay? You put on your Band-Aids while you drink your Haterades. Haterade flavor, roach flavor. All right, let's get on with the show. What's up, Dave Bellamy? Hit the like button. This is me. This is Synth Samurai. I'm the wasabi of the internet. I'm an acquired taste. Some people call me the king of cringe. Some people call me the most prolific MTV, Synth TV music video artist of all time with like 250 music videos. Some people call me a synth baby. Some people call me a tool. Some people call me a protagonist. I don't know. Some people call me a divide and conqueror. I just call it a good time, man. Yeah, we're gonna do some more tea on the Titanic in the Juno X series. Do you guys think I should make a whole different channel for the Juno X files, and then we can just do synthesizers melding with conspiracies? I think that'd be funny. I'm kind of talking to my buddy about it, and I don't know. I don't know if the Juno X files fits with the channel, but whatever. What's up? So we got Banana Rider, Morning Loops. What's happening, baby? We got Macro Dose. We got Ed from Earth. What's happening, man? I put in the work, man. I'm just like, you know, the funny thing is, dude, I'm just having a good time. It's not really work. Like, I was just talking to the missus then. I was like, what are you at? She's like, nothing. I'm like, I think I'm gonna grab a coffee, go do oscillators and percolators. She's like, cool. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, let's get to the show. Now that we're all here and we're chilling, got the good music on. Let me know if anything's too loud, too soft, too quiet. I don't got the shades on today because I just feel like relaxing a little bit, you know? I haven't had my coffee yet. All right, so let's jump on over. Here it is, the back end of the beautiful. This is what we got. We got the Manatee from FredsLab. Now, the reason I started covering this today is because TwinCitiesOxygen sent me an email this morning. I woke up, opened my eyes, popped open the email. I was like, oh baby, we got a Manatee in the wild. So he sent me the video, he just got it, and I'm going to check that out. And we're gonna go through a little history of the Manatee here and check out some sounds and demos, because I think this is a very, very cool synthesizer. The price is, I think it's right for this, man. To be honest with you, I think it's a fair price. If I had some extra cheese lying around, I'd go for it, but I got no cheese lying around now, man, because I got to do lots of stuff with the money we got. All right, so here's the Manatee. This is from FredsLab. He's also got the Z kit. I don't know how you say that, Toro and the Buzzy. We won't go over them, but we might look at them later. But let's check out their Kickstarter page just to kick it off. The Manatee is a multi-timbral MPE synthesizer, 4-part, 10 or 16 voice fast workflow desktop synthesizers with spectrum modulation and many digital algorithms. We roll down, created by Frederick Mezelin. All right, they had 139 backers. They raised 78,397 pounds. And they brought the project to life, man. So they got October 3rd, MPE firmware update. They've distributed to authorized dealers coming soon. That's next. And I know they sent it out to their Kickstarters because TwinCitiesOxygen's got one. So, right, the funding period was August 9th to August 30th. Like I said, 139 backers. That's cool, man. It's cool that Kickstarter lets these people bring these projects to life. I like it. Here's the story. Manatee is the most advanced multi-timbral digital synthesizer from FredsLab. If you've been following along, I'm an honorary member of the DigiDogs, okay? And you know we love digital synthesizers. I love hybrids probably the most, but I'm a big fan of digital synthesizers. I might be it's a toss-up now between the Behringer Bros and the DigiDogs. I don't know which one that I'm leaning towards more. You know, as the unofficial leader of the Behringer Bros, I got to keep repping the Behringer Bros. But we got the Behringer Brothers over in UK. I think it's UK or Australia. I think it's UK. They're taking the mantle, man. We got the Behringer Brothers in the UK taking over the mantle of leading the way. They're full 100% Behringer. They know the Behringer brings all the boys to the yard, just like those milkshakes from that old rap video. So they're repping Behringer hard, and I love you. Shout out to the Behringer Brothers in the UK. I check out your stuff all the time, and I love how they're doing like inspirational ideas of what they want. What's up, TwinCitiesOxygen, dude? This video is inspired by you, man. I got your email this morning, checked it out, and I'm going to be showing your video here today, and I'm going to be showing some other stuff too. So, I don't know what I was just talking about. Let's keep going. So, the Manatee. Most advanced multi-timbral MPE digital synthesizer from FredsLab, featuring a unique take on spectral synthesis in combination with a fine selection of classic, virtual analog, 2-operator FM algorithms that can be influenced by many modulation options. The Manatee engine covers a lot of sonic ground. Powered by 2x dual digital core, 200 megahertz 16-bit DSP, Manatee offers a minimum of 10 voices of digital madness, spreadable over 4 independent MIDI parts. I mean, they're giving you a lot here. To play full arrangements or generate massive and complex sound layers when stacking them. With the ergonomic hands-on user interface. Ooh, ergonomic, I like that word. If you guys don't know what ergonomic means, it means creating the most functional way and comfortable way to use and work on products. Ergonomics. I studied that in university way back in the day. Okay, Manatee is simply a joy for the sound design enthusiast, composer, live performers, and electronic musicians. Audio examples. The following audio examples are recorded straight from the Manatee. We're gonna check those videos out in a bit. And then they got some multi-track recordings, sounds till you can't get enough. And it looks like here's the original here, how it started. Let's go, I'll jump over some vids first now. What do you guys think? Also, yeah, the Third Lab's amazing. Third Lab, I'd love to get the Third Lab desktop, just can't afford it. So, you know, listen, coffee's kicking in. We're building this channel from the ground up with the grassroots, with each other, with just pure enthusiasm, excitement for synthesizers. We don't need famous guests. We don't need synthesizer companies sending us synthesizers. If you want to, beautiful, but we don't need that. I'm not building this show off of shilling gear. You know, although all I do is shill gear at the bottom of my heart because I love it, right? But I don't need to be giving gear. I'm not here to shill to you. I'm not here to clout chase off of famous people wearing white robes like fat Santas. I'm not into that, okay? I'm not talking about you, Echo, but you know what I'm talking about. They don't need none of that. All we need is each other, man. We're just here having a good time, enjoying synthesizers, enjoying the hobby, and we're giving a platform here to the hobbyist, the aspiring musician, the dude out there who's just enjoying the sonic bubble bath that Lord Ooooh has provided to us in abundance, okay? All right, let's keep going. Ergonomics, I like it. All right, so let's jump over to the first vid from FredsLab. This is their Kickstarter vid that started it all. Yeah, Echo, no, baby. You're the day walker. You're not fat, bro. You're looking good. I'll tell you what, there's nobody. If you knew how old Echo was and you looked at his face, you can't guess his age because the guy is ageless. He's an absolute gem of a man. He's handsome as a mother, no diddy. And I mean, he's just, he's got a lust for life and he's an absolute superhuman being, man. So that's what we are. We're superhuman beings. Everybody in the chat, except for a couple of the roaches. All right, Twin Cities, let's go. MP, let's check it out.
Last years have been rough, and now it's perfect time to move forward, create, share and enjoy music together. For this, we need good instruments, machines with a home feeling, inviting us to explore. And this is how Manatee started, distilling the design essence from 2000s classics and blending it with modern approach to synthesis and workflow, 3 prototypes based on different engines, hardware architectures and user interface.
Also, shout out to Hans Volt, man, for being on the show the other night. absolute legend. I'd love for him to show his face, but I know the man is a very elusive guy. He's like the bane of the synthesizer world. I mean that in the most highest form of a compliment, because the guy's an animal in a good way. And he's an absolute legend musician. He's super talented. And you saw the talent he did with the AI, with the visual arts. He did that in freaking 24 hours, man. So listen, if anybody's watching out there who needs work done, man, get a hold of this guy. He's like, works his ass off, both outside and inside the lab. And he's an inspiration to me, and he's been a huge, what do you want to call it? We'll call it not an age, but he's been a huge elder in the community to me and guiding me in a way, as most of you guys had in the chat, because I'm humbly respecting you all, and I love that we've been able to kind of build this little thing together. Let's roll.
Concepts were made, numerous ideas were evaluated until it stabilized to this. This is Manatee. It is a 4-part, unashamedly digital synthesizer built in a compact and sturdy steel.
Unashamedly digital. I like that. I like that. Behringer should steal that for their first digital synthesizer. Unashamedly digital. Nah, but that's Fred got that one. I love that because you know what? Like Espen said, Espen, you the man, my baby. I'm a massive fan. And you know what we're going to do for Espen? We're going to play, since a bunch of people hated on Espen and his music and all that, which I think is absolutely crazy and also downright dirty because you wouldn't have done it to the man's face because the man would have smack attacked you. But yeah, I'm going to do a little Espen Craft show because I went and listened to one of his shows. He did his live show, dude. And it is absolutely insane in the best kind of way. I loved it. I watched the whole thing. I talked about it with Echo. I was like, bro, I don't think anybody's out there doing live shows like this. And I love the music he was playing. Guess what, baby? Espen Craft is the 80s. Okay? He is Espen Craft and you are not. I love that too. And guess what, man? If you're listening, Espen, you're the man, bro. Let's roll.
Chassis. With its 2 dual-core DSP architecture, it delivers from 10 to 16.
And I changed it. Espen brings the Epsom salt because he makes all the synth mafia cry because he insulted their sacred cow.
Voices of polyphony depending on the patch's complexity. The flexible 2 oscillator structure with the specific spectral generator and a convenient multi-engine sub-oscillator offers a lot of sonic options to explore. Moreover, a ring modulator and an advanced noise module are also included as additional sound sources. When it comes to modulation, Manatee relies on 2 meta envelopes and 1 independent LFO per voice, which have all multiple targets and expressors, meaning their intensity can be controlled by expressivity sources. Also, each...
I love the name of the company, FredsLab, too. I love that. Fred's a synth renegade. All right.
Part has 2 paraphonic LFOs dedicated to synchronous sound variations, and for extended routing of all the sources, the 3-slot modulation matrix comes in handy. The filter consists of 2 separate stages. It is a carefully adjusted custom multimode design with quite some character. An extra configurable low or high-pass filter can be inserted, meaning the overall filtering slope ranges from a soft 6 dB per octave to a
work hard synth hard, baby. Woo!
Precisely cutting 30 dB per octave. As for effects, each voice has a saturation module with various models. Each part has a complex stereo delay with length setting up to 8 seconds and 2 adaptable equalizers with selectable shape. And finally, a global mixing reverb.
You gotta love the Europeans, man, because the Europeans know 2 languages right off the bat, 2, 3. It's impressive when people can speak multiple languages.
Is provided as an insert effect. Concerning connectivity, Manatee has an external power input, a MIDI-DIN trio, a combo clock start-stop input to easy synchronize with the arpeggiators, LFOs and the delay modules, and finally 2 stereo line level buses which can be used as submix or separate part outputs, and an headphones jack.
Sweet!
Manatee sounds great, it's portable and solidly built, so whether you find
You see that bro just had a 7-Eleven shirt on.
yourself outdoors, rehearsing with your bandmates, needing a capable, reliable and compact instrument, a sound-wise flexible machine fitting most music genres and playing styles, or comfy at home or in the studio, practicing, composing and recording, needing a versatile and advanced synthesizer, a spring of unique sounds, layered sequences and more. The Manatee has you covered. It is the perfect choice for the dedicated musician, offering serious sounds at your fingertips.
Attaboy, Fred. I'm digging Fred. I'm digging Fred's energy. I like it. Fred's the man. Fred, listen, dude, if you ever want to come on the show and promote the Manatee, you can, man. Just hit me up on an email. Like I said the other day, anybody who wants to come on the show, email me. That's all it takes. I'm just rolling, okay? I'm on, ask Echo. I'm 100 miles an hour. Full steam ahead. So if you want to come on, just let me know. Come on, man. We're just having a good time. We got an idea coming too, but I have to save that for later. I got a very, very interesting idea. It's very, very risque. It's very, very avant-garde. It's very, very pro wrestling. And I don't know if YouTube's ready for it. I don't know if the synth community's ready for it. It doesn't seem like they've been ready for this. So I might have to hold back on this idea. I talked to Echo about it yesterday just to pitch it out. And I think Echo thought it was a good idea and hilarious, but man, it's we'll have to see. You have to stay tuned for that one. I'll stay tuned. All right, we got a coffee right here. Ethiopian light roast, my favorite. It's got that little berry essence in a French press. 5.5 tablespoons. And let it sit for about 10 minutes. Push the French press down. And then I drink about 16 ounces of it, and I'm ready to go, baby. All right, let's get some more sounds. What do you guys think? Europeans are hot on the new synth making. Europeans are taking over the synth making. You want to know why? I don't know, man. Over there, it's like the gatekeeping in the synth industry isn't as crazy as over in America. It's weird. In America, we don't have a lot of people starting synthesizer companies. I don't know. But in America, the guitar pedal company is where it's at, dude. Chase Bliss Audio, Hologram Electronics, what's that one? Collision? Collider or something? What's that one, Echo, that company? With the dual reverb delay? All right, let's get to the next video. All right, so this one here is from Synthanatomy's website. It's the greatest news site. I use it all the time for breaking news because he gets the breaking news first. This is just a little video of the intro where we can get some sounds. I think I'm going to go right to the sound part right here. Hopefully I don't get hit with an ad. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, man. America's got the guitar pedal company on lock. It used to have the synthesizer company on lock, but if you ask me, the greatest country in the world right now for synthesizers and creativity and is France, baby. La France. La chambre de grenouille. My brother just had a pack of those the other day, introduced his daughter to some frog legs. Audio source. So you just got that little digitally sound that Fred did for his Kickstarter video, and it's evolved way past that because that was the first video. Now I'm bringing you through a timeline, okay? We're going from the beginning to today when TwinCitiesOxygen, everyone go subscribe to his channel. He just put out his first synthesizer. I'm really hoping you make some more videos. Twin Cities, the more videos you make, man, I'll always share them on the channel because you're a legendary synth renegade. Let's go. All right, I might buy this synthesizer. I think I might get this Echo. I might get rid of the Juno X and get this. But I could sell the MPC and get this. $500, Red Demon, if anyone wants it. Sounds amazing. Wait a minute, what'd you get, Twin Cities? You got this for $900 Canadian? Ooh, yeah, I think Manatee. Listen, everybody go buy Manatee right now. This thing is nuts. And this is just the first video from 2024. What date is this? 5 months ago. But the same size as the Crave. It looks beautiful too. Listen, Echo, if only the friggin' Rev 2, you and John Costello, if only the Rev 2 put a friggin' little bit of red on it, man. Like that little, it's like a, you know what brings a goth girl to life? A little bit of red nail polish or red lipstick. Not black nail polish, black lipstick, black shirt, black coat, black hair. They need a little bit of red in there to let it pop. Get a little Kat Von D. If you haven't already, get over to Synthanatomy, subscribe to the channel. This guy's got the, I don't know how he gets the breaking news so fast. This guy's tapped in. He must have people everywhere. Throw the link in the chat, John. I think I'm going to buy this. I think I might buy this thing because I want to support FredsLab and yeah, yeah. I want to support FredsLab and I think the Manatee is amazing. Yeah, Echo, put some red knobs on the Rev 2, will you? Or some yellow or something. Just like, it would look cheap. I don't know. The Rev 2 is starting to grow on me a little bit. I got to say, it's starting to grow on me a little bit.
So this one...
All right, let's see. Any more sounds? Features, features, features. Sound.
This might be the best deal for...
Hold on, I gotta wait for this ad to blow. Someone the other day was like, why don't you get YouTube Premium? I don't get YouTube Premium because $20 a month is, times that by 12 is what? What's $20 a month times 12? I don't know. What's that? Somebody tell me. That's like 220 bucks or something, 240 bucks. That's like 1/4 way towards a Manatee. You crazy? I can't be getting YouTube Premium. Sorry. And I like the ads. I told you the other day, I just got an ad for a freaking flamethrower the other day. That's how YouTube targets me, with flamethrowers, swords, knives, and then I get the occasional weirdo political ad. I said I like the ads. Exactly, bro. That's a Behringer grind every year. That means after 10 years, I gotta have 10 Behringer grinds poly-chained. Or I could friggin' have YouTube Premium. Man, I like the ads. Yeah, I gotta get that torch. This sounds awesome. Also, all right, later. Math sucks. Linguistics is my specialty. I'm not good at math. Here, I'm good at martial arts and the Venusian arts. I'm not good at the mathematical arts. I mean, this thing is blowing me away. I love it. This is like the third or fourth time. Yeah, it's MPE too, baby. So you hook this up to the Osmos. Ooh, daddy diddly. Wiggle, wiggle. You wiggle, wiggle, echo on that little Osmos. Those wiggle, 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 wiggle with the pressure, man. This is MPE capability, 4-part MPE too, baby. If I read that right. Seven times 8. I don't know, what is it? 42? 47? 44? Or sorry, 76? I don't know. 8 times 8 is 64, isn't it? So who knows? 7 times 8, 56. My only question is does this have built-in effects? Because I'm hearing effects going on here, which we'll have to check that out in a second. TwinCitiesOxygens, you got this thing. Has this got built-in effects? If so, what's built in? What's the price? Let's look. I think the price is right here. $755 with no VAT. There's no VAT in America, so $755. What is that? The euro symbol. So we're looking at what, $800? Sick. Back to the show. What's up, Evil Ways? Welcome. At Samurai MPE, coming next update. All right, Echo, listen. All right, who in the chat wants one of these? You let me know. Throw a 1 in the chat if you want one. Throw a 2 in the chat. If you don't, throw a piece of bacon in the chat if you only like that analog sizzle. If you're a member of the DigiDogs, this is a must-have. I think that would fit beautifully right next, what's up, Valacourt, right next to my Juno X over here. Let me see if I can switch this over. Right here, look. Juno Diddy. So if I got that and I put it right here, why is my screen doing that stupid style like that? I can't figure that out. I got to go back and check why it's doing that. But anyways, put that right here. Little manatee action. Sweet.
Can we get maybe show the hard?
What do we got? Hardware look. Yeah, we saw that. Any more sounds? Availability. Okay, cool. Let's move on. So before we go to the next video, what do you guys think, man? It's beautiful. It's pretty. The price is, for a digital synthesizer, we're looking at, what'd you say, Echo? And that, what'd you say, how much that is American brand new? Where is it? Let me go up here. Echo says it's $823 American. Greenbacks, brand new. What are we looking at $823? What's in the $823 price range? Ooh, so this is in the Hydrosynth desktop is cheaper. The Ambient Zero, it's, I mean, come on. Everybody on Earth should have an Ambient Zero. If you haven't bought an Ambient Zero from Sonicware yet, you've lost your mind, because the Ambient Zero, I might venture to say, it is the greatest synthesizer of 2024. Price, sound, ratio, because the build quality is plastic, but it's still pretty sweet. So I might venture to say right now the Ambient Zero is the best synthesizer of 2024 so far in my mind. But that's debatable. You guys let me know what the, Hydrosynth desktop or a Manatee. I don't know. It's crazy. What's up, Absurd TV? What's up, my baby? All right, everybody. MIDI Mark, man, check him out. He's got some books on Amazon as well. for the digital mixers and stuff for Behringer, some manuals he's written. He's an awesome guy. Legend, just had a birthday. Wish him a happy belated birthday, man. Absolute legend. All right, so back to the story. The Manatee for $823. If you want to support a small company, I think you're going to get a lot for this. The synth sounds amazing, it's super fun to play and tinker with, quick to make patches, has MPE coming, build quality solid. That's straight from the owner. Let's play his video first right here. TwinCitiesOxygen, where are you? I'm gonna play your video right now. Here we go. TwinCitiesOxygen's video's right here. This is in his hands today. This is his first little go at it. I think it sounds cool. Let's check it out. This is TwinCitiesOxygen's in the chat right now. This is his video, Synth Renegade. Manatee in the wild. First go at it. Like he said, he's just messing around with the resonance, the cutoff, and the delay right now. Can you tell me what effects are built into this synthesizer, TwinCitiesOxygen? But this sounds pretty awesome, man. Very cool. Obviously, you know, everyone jump over to TwinCitiesOxygen's, give him a subscribe, give him a like, and hopefully you keep posting more videos, man. That's awesome. You got the sound locked down good. Super cool. Love it. Let me put my music back on for a sec. So, man, this is a Manatee in the wild. This is from the Synth Renegade. It sounds amazing. Like someone just said, you're going to do a Behringer grind for 200 bucks. You're going to do $839 for Manatee. Two totally different synthesizers, but I mean, if you got the cash, why not support FredsLab? Because this guy obviously is a genius. He's obviously works hard. He's got a great personality, and he created something absolutely fantastic. And I hope that he creates more. So if I get some scratch together, I'll support Fred. That ain't no promise because things change. But as of today, if I get some money, I will get this thing because I want to support him and I like it. The Machines ones ask a great question. What type of filter? Let's see if he says what type of filter it has. Let's jump over. Let's get the specs on this baby. Quick start, quick cheat sheet, prototype. Let's see. Come on, man. You got any firmwares, prices, newsletter? Should I click quick start? Manatee. Maybe it says here. What kind of filter? Where's the filter? All right, I'll just read this out loud. Innovative synthesis modulation, spectral engine, a spark blend between additive and wavetable, granting adventurous musician, blah, 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 blah. Manatee also includes virtual analog waveform, 2-operator FM algorithms, complement, blah, blah, blah. Each voice has 2 oscillators, an advanced noise and ring modulator, a multi-mode resonant filter with an extra RC section, a beefy saturator module, a 2x meta envelope, plus a 1 custom LFO and a classic modulation matrix. In addition to hardwire routing, each modulation source can target many parameters, and the intensity of the modulation can be controlled by any available expressor. MIDI, CC, Aftertouch, and now they're doing the firmware with the MPE. Each part carries a spectral maker, 2 custom LFOs, a time-based effects module with delays, comb filters, and 2x adjustable stereo equalizers, baby. A master, lush-sounding reverberation module is also included as an insert effect. There you go, baby. That's your answer. Let's check out another video. Let's do this little short demo here. Yeah, so that's it, man. A multi-mode resonant filter with an extra RC section. That's what you're working with. And then all the other crazy stuff. It's got comb filter. It's got delay section. It's got a reverberation section. So listen, this is a one-stop shop digital behemoth for $823 Americana. Okay? You want to talk euros, you're looking at $744 or something. All right, let's listen to this video. Improvised right off the clip. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please do don't please, if you want to, do it. Like the video, apparently it helps. Subscribe to the channel, that helps too. Like I said, we're just doing this for fun, man. So if the subs build, they build. If they don't, they don't. We're here together. We're just doing it a good time. That's why I'm doing all these live streams, because I enjoy hanging out with you guys so much. I enjoy the back and forth. They're way more, what's the word? It's wet. The juice is worth the squeeze when we're doing this together. That's what I think. When I make a video and just post it, and it gets like 12,000 views, and it's on a Moog's this, that, or the other, or a Behringer video, and then there's a bunch of comments that come in. The juice isn't worth the squeeze as it is when we just go live like this, because we're interacting. You guys get to come into this digital dojo. We call it the Samurai Saloon. Knock back a coffee or a brewski, do what you want to do, chill, have some laughs, and that's what it's all about here. All right, let's keep rolling. Like I said, man, this month I did 28 live streams. I did 7 videos. I did 11 posts. And I think we clocked up around 80,000 views this month. And last month, I think we're up around 80. I think in June, we had over 100. So we're doing like 1 million views a year. And I don't know if that's big or not, but when I look at the number, I'm like, that seems like it's all right. 1 million views a year, you know? So no wonder the haters are coming.
Let's do some music for a change.
Felt like I was just getting hemi-synced. Felt like I was just getting hemi-synced. Do you know what hemi-sync is? Hemi-sync was a project developed by the U.S. government, DARPA, which they would send different. They would do a binaural sound into each ear at different rates, different cadences, different frequencies. And what happens is the two parts of your brain create a hemi-sync, and when they hemi-sync, it actually gives you superpowers. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you in a second. It's called the Gateway Project. Yeah, you send me a gold friggin' YouTube plaque, I'll melt it down and make a filter chip and send it to FredsLab and be like, here, baby. This sounds awesome. I gotta tell you, man, this sounds awesome. Oh, you got insert effects too. Cool, man. Very cool. So essentially, I could do a whole set with this one machine if you wanted to. Wow. You got insert effects. So you can go, hold on now, I'm looking here. We got right out. We got aux in. Oh, okay. Interesting. Awesome. All right. Sometimes I hear something, and listen, don't take my word for anything. This is just me. Sometimes when I hear something, for me, I'm like, okay, this is absolutely amazing. I think that this might, John, get rid of that Yamaha motif, man, and pick one of these up. That Yamaha motif is sounds amazing. Don't get me wrong. The best thing on that Yamaha motif is those Tibetan bells. When you played that for me the other night, I actually felt like I was in Tibet. I closed my eyes. But this here blows the motif away. I gotta tell you, you're not gonna like this, dude, but don't, okay, separate two things I'm saying. The motif sounds amazing. The sounds on it are highly curated, super, super huge. It's great. But the rack mount thing is ugly. It's absolutely atrociously ugly. It's one of the most, it's way uglier than the Rev 2. It's cool because it looks like an old crazy box of some sort that if you found it in the attic, you know, after one of your grandparents passed away and you went up in the attic and you pulled this rack mount motif out and you're like, what the heck is this? And you plugged it in and you started clicking the button and you're like, whoa, Tibetan bells, amazing. But ugly, Manatee's better, my opinion. I'm just joking around, John. The motif's cool, man. We're just playing around. I'm just running a promo on you. This is what you don't understand. I'm just running, we'll call it, what is it? World Wrestling Federation. We'll call it the World Synth Federation. I'll make the logo. I'm running a promo on you, John Costello. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. That Yamaha motif is an old relic. It's a piece of fossilized metal. That's what the Yamaha motif is, brother. And let me tell you something else. When the Manatee from FredsLab runs wild on you, that's when you'll know you're in the World Synthesizer Federation. Now get that motif out of here. I'll see you Saturday night. Macho Synth Man Savage here. Let me tell you something, brother. Or is that Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan or Macho Man? All right. Macho Synth Man Savage is a mixture between Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. So I gotta develop the character a little bit. Ooh yeah. Snap into a synth gym, baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, the motif is like a girl who doesn't wear makeup. She's older than she looks. And at first glance, you paid her no attention. She had on a cardigan and she was working behind the counter at the library. and you went in and you walked over and you're like, how you doing, man? I'm Synth Samurai. And she's like, hi, I'm Yamaha Motif. And I'm like, oh, you got that book I was looking for? She's like, what book is that? And it was like, The Real Anthony Fauci. Do you got that book? And she's like, we'll have to order that one. They don't let us carry that book in the library. And I'm like, all right, Motif, baby, I'll catch you around. I go home and then I'm like, that Motif girl, she had a nice voice. And so next day I blow back to the library and she's like, hey, Samurai. I'm like, what's up? She's like, I snuck that book in for you, The Real Anthony Fauci. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Can you order me 6 more? Because I want to leave them around places so people kind of get them and can read through it and figure out what that cat was all about. And then I'm like, Motif, man, you got a beautiful little voice there. And she's like, thank you, Samurai. And then every day I go back to the library, I ask her to bring in one of these forbidden books for me. And we get to know each other. And that's what the Motif is. Plain Jane who treats you well. He's just making this patch from scratch. So you heard how he started with that crazy FM whistle, and now we're into this insanely evolving soundscape. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, the Manatee is one of the coolest synthesizer names I've ever heard of in my whole entire life. There's a couple cool companies that got synthesizer names that are awesome. PWM's got the Mantis, Malevolent. I mean, one of the greatest synthesizer names of all time by far is Prophet. That's so cool and so crazy. Then you got a synth like the Manatee, which is amazing. Jupiter's a cool name for a synthesizer. The Muse is kind of cool. I think it's cool. The Polybrute 12, not the greatest name, but that is what they're all about, is they got the Brute series, so Polybrute. It's not like a super creative name, but they put the creativity into the Cream Dream. Darren McKay got a question. As a newbie to your live streams, how long do you stream for each time? All depends. So usually Friday mornings now, I do a shift from about 3:30 to 6:30, and then I go grab a coffee. I'll do like a 20-minute live stream from the coffee shop, have a chat, talk about any synth news. Oscillators and Percolators, I try to do a morning show on the weekend, and then maybe a Tuesday morning. They could run anywhere between an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. I got that synth car is usually a quick, 10-minute hitter. Live stream from the synth car. I got the shilling, which usually runs about 15. That synth show episodes can run anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes 20 if it's a lot of news to cover. Mine and Echo's Synth Fighter show, we do a podcast every second Wednesday. That show runs probably 2.5 hours, sometimes an hour and a half. We just kind of go with the flow, and when the cuppeth run dry, we end the show. And then that's it. So basically, I got my regular uploads, which is that synth show uploads, and they run between 5 to 15 minutes. But the live streams just go till I feel like I don't want to stop anymore, basically, or the missus knocks on the door and is like, it's time to go. And I'm like, all right, baby, let's go. Ozzy in Oslo, baby. We love it, man. What's up? Glad to have you, man. Darren McKay, welcome to the Synth Renegades. Welcome to Samurai Nation, the funnest place in town, or in the dimension we're kind of carved out here for ourselves. All right, so we can listen to that all day. I got another demo here. Let's check this out. This is from a site called SynthMill. Go check them out. I just subscribed. I just liked. This is FredsLab Manatee demo number 1 from 1 month ago. New studio edition. If you're looking for more info, you can find it at here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, so go over and subscribe to SynthMill. We're going to play his video for a little bit and check out what kind of sound he got out of this thing. And Darren, one thing you're not going to get on here, brother, you're not going to get on here having me begging you for money. You're not going to get on here me asking you for donations. You're not going to get on here me asking you for anything, okay? We're on here just having a good time. The most I'll ever do is say, hey, I make t-shirts, go get one if you want. What's poppin', Tanner? Tanner by the Sea, man. Check him out, man. Awesome dude. Great music. Check out Tanner by the Sea, dude. What's up, Frank Manhands? This sounds awesome. There's just something about digital, man. I don't know. A lot of people got that analog fever. They love the analog sizzle. This, to me, I don't know. Maybe it's just I got this, you know, like Echo says, man, people got different tastes, different strokes for different folks. And these kind of sounds here are really, really cool, man. God bless you. I'm all gassed up, people. I might have to stop watching this. I might have to end the show right now. My gas is just, my gas was cured, but now it's going through the roof again. This thing, is it expensive? We're looking at $823 brand new American. For, if you just missed it, this thing is packed full of features. I'll just jump over here and show you the features real quick. This is what you're working with right here. All right. This is the feature set. Wavetable synthesis, spectral engine, smart implementing additive wavetable. I'll read it again. Virtual analog, waveform, 2-operator FM algorithms. It's got 2 oscillators, an advanced noise and ring modulator, multi-mode resonant filter with an extra RC section, a beefy saturation module with a 2x meta envelope plus a 1x custom LFO classic modulation matrix. Also, you can run it through MPE in the next firmware update for expressivity. Then you got 2-tom custom LFOs with delays, comb filters, 2 adjustable stereo equalizers, and you got a masterless reverberation module you can also insert as effect. How's that? Speed reading. So let's check out one more vid over here. This is SynthMill again, with demo 2. Got that chip tune, baby. I think that Espen might like the Manatee. $800 bucks? Oh man, if this was $500, I'd buy it right now live on air. If this was $501, I would buy it right now live on air. But I can't buy it for that much money right now. I gotta save up. Oh, dude, you run this through imagine running this through a Walrus Marikai delay and then running this and then into an Erica Synths night verb. Hey, if you're a Behringer fanboy, you're in the right place, bro. This is the Samurai Saloon that's usually populated by Behringer Bros synth biker gang. All right, so you just rolled up into the right place. This is Behringer Bro Nation. We love Behringer in here. We are equal opportunist, polyamorous synth lovers. We love them all, but we support Behringer because we are the resistance. Okay, we are the resistance. We're resisting. You got all these haters out there who've been hating on Behringer for, it's like they all got together in some smoke-filled room, some licky-filled room, and kind of decided they would all just hate on Behringer nonstop and never give Behringer any love. Never give Ooooh the props he deserved. But guess what I found out? Watched a bunch of videos yesterday, saw a bunch of people that, you know, we're not going to talk about them because we don't punch down, wink, wink, and then suddenly they're all in love with the grind. Suddenly they're all in love with Behringer now. And you know why they're in love with it? Because they finally realized that there's absolutely an astronomical amount of people out there who love Behringer and love Behringer synthesizers. They just never had a voice. They never had any platform to express themselves, and the synth mafia would never give Behringer any love. So that's what we're here for. We're here to give Behringer some love because they deserve it, and history will be kind to Behringer. History will look back on Behringer as an absolute extraordinary revelation in the synthesizer industry that pulled up the curtain and showed you that you could make these things for cheap money-wise, but of high quality and great sound. And suddenly now, they all want to jump on board of the Behringer choo-choo train because the grind just came out, and they're acting like, this is what we've been telling you to do the whole time. Finally, you listen to us. Man, they didn't listen to you. Nobody's listening to you. That's the thing. Nobody's listening to you. You know why? Because you're a bunch of elitist, high horse riding, Crystal Castle. I'm just doing just so you don't get it twisted. That's a WWE promo. I'm just fooling around. Okay, let's roll. Yeah, if you doubt Behringer, go. I don't got to bring up Brother Synth, do I? No, Brother Synth's got to chill. It's Brother Synth comes out on Sundays now. We're going to have a Sunday morning synth church. Maybe that's the show I'll do. The Sunday morning synth church, where we come in here, we read through some synth scriptures. We, you know, that's a bit risque. Someone got pissed off at me because, man, you can't go bringing God into synthesizers. That's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, shut up, man. I'm the biggest God fan out there. I love JC. Big time. All right, cool, cool, cool. And we got one more up in here. Oh yeah, this is TwinCitiesOxygen's one there. So let me put our music back on. I'm gonna show you something else. Yeah, man, so what do you think, man? Tell me in the comments. We're just having a good time here. I trying to show the people that kind of hate on me that I'm just having a good time, man. I'm running some WWE promos, just bringing a little fantasy to the oh so serious synth world out there. You know what I mean? Let me just show you something real quick though. I'll dial it up here. See if I can dial this up for you real quick, real quick, real quick. All right. So, just so you know, I wasn't baloneying you. Let's jump over here. So this is was approved for release in 2003 on September 10th. There's the name of the document, Department of the Army. All right. To the commander of the U.S. Army Operational Group in Fort Meade. Analysis and assessment of the gateway process. 1. You tasked me to provide an assessment of the and look, if you want to see the site, here, look. This is from, where can I show it? Hold on. This is from, I'll put it in the chat here, actually. Here you go. Hold on. Hold on. Here you go, if you want to go read about it. Boom. That's where it's from, because you can't see the top of it. All right. You tasked me to provide an assessment of the gateway experience in terms of its mechanics and ultimate practicality. As I set out to fulfill that tasking, it soon became clear that in order to assess the validity and practicality of the process, I need to do enough supporting research and analysis to fully understand how and why this process works. Okay, how and why it works. I had to be able to construct a scientifically valid, reasonable, lucid model of how consciousness functions under the influence of brain hemisphere synchronization techniques employed by the gateway. Once this was done, the next step involved recourse to theoretical physics in order to explain the character of the time-space dimension and the means by which to expand human consciousness transcends it in achieving gateway's objectives. Finally, I found again it's necessary to use physics to bring in the blah, blah, blah. Okay? Niels Bohr, the renowned physicist, once responded to his son's complaints about the obtuse nature of certain concepts of physics by saying, "You're not thinking, you're merely being logical," okay? Blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Let's go to this part. So to borrow Dr. Bohr's mode of expression, parts of this paper will require not only logic, but a touch of the right brain intuitive insight to achieve a complete, comfortable grasp of the concepts involved. Nevertheless, once that is done, I'm confident that their construction, blah, blah, blah. Paradoxically, I've gone through great lengths to avoid trying to render judgment based on occult or dogmatic frames of reference. In the end, I found out necessary to return, at least briefly, to the question of the impact of the gateway experience on common belief systems. All right, so we can keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Here it is. I'll just go through the gateway experience real quick. This is called brain hemisphere synchronization in perspective. Introduction. In order to describe the Monroe Institute technique for achieving altered states of consciousness, aka the gateway experience, involving brain hemisphere synchronization or hemisync, the most effective way to begin is to briefly profile the basic mechanics of which underlying operations of related methods such as hypnosis, transcendental meditation, and biofeedback. It is easiest to effectively describe what gateways by beginning with a short description of those associated techniques that share some common aspects of the gateway experience, blah, 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 blah. Hypnosis, transcendental meditation. I'm not going to read through all this. Some diagrams of the hemisync process, okay? We got Kundalini, psychosis, or transcendence. I mean, the view of the third lateral ventricles in context of... So, anyways, I'll put the link in again. You go read it yourself. It's absolutely interesting stuff. And like I just told you, this is right from the source itself. Let's just go to this one. Now that we've briefly profiled the basic mechanics of the principal techniques for altering and expanding consciousness, which shares some of the objectives and/or methods employed in the gateway experience, we may proceed to focus on what that technique actually involves. Fundamentally, the gateway experience is a training system designed to bring enhanced strength, focus, and coherence to the amplitude and frequency of brainwave output. Since we're all synthesis here, this is kind of interesting, right? To the left and right hemispheres so as to alter consciousness, moving it outside the physical sphere so as to ultimately escape even the restrictions of time and space. Do you hear that? I ain't messing around. Okay, audio techniques developed by Bob Monroe at the Monroe Institute can induce and sustain hemisync with the Institute's basics focus on 3 tapes. She also noted that, anyways, lamp versus laser. You go read this yourself. Like I told you. Well, bam, bam, declassified from the Department of the Army. The more you know, right? Anyway, that's that synth show for, Oscillators. We've got too many shows going on. YouTube, will you please release that Netflix upgrade so I can have all the episodes and shows going on? You guys let me know what you think about the Manatee by FredsLab in the comments. Go read that article, it's crazy. It's real, it's not fake, it's real. Truth is stranger than fiction. And, you know, that's just the way it is. So, to all the haters out there, enjoy your haterade. There's a new flavor coming called Samurai Blue for all the blues. And it's gonna have extra electrolytes so it tastes real salty, okay? You guys take it easy. That's Oscillators and Percolators for today. Subscribe to TwinCitiesOxygens. Check out everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat, most of you guys got channels. You're all synth renegades. Like and subscribe to each other. Like I said, if you ever want to be on the show, have a chat, talk about any projects you got coming up, you got any album releases, you got any synthesizers you're gassing over, anything you want to talk about, all you ever got to do is email me, and then we'll gear it up, man, because we're in this together. All right? Shoo, shoo.